नहीं, पहले तो मैं आपको बता दूं कि बिल्कुल T20 की वजह से शाहीन को रेस्ट नहीं करवाया गया कि उसने T20 क्रिकेट खेली। ये क्लियर है कि उसकी बॉडी सोर थी, ही वाज नॉट फीलिंग वेरी कंफर्टेबल कि उसकी बॉडी रिस्पॉन्ड कर सकेगी। तो मुझे एज ए टीम डायरेक्टर ये मेक श्योर करना है कि मेरा कोई भी प्लेयर वो उस जोन में ना चला जाए जहां पे वो इंजर्ड हो जाए। तो मैंने उसको उस जोन से पहले उसको रिकवर करने के लिए इनफ टाइम दिया। दूसरी जो आप बात कर रहे हैं कि जो हमारी कनेक्टिंग सीरीज है वो, क्योंकि उसके कप्तान भी हैं और ऑब्वियसली उसमें से पूरा उसको ऑफ करना भी बड़ा मुश्किल था कि वो पूरी सीरीज कैसे उसमें से लेके अगर कप्तान अनाउंस हुए हैं तो उन्होंने जब खेलना है तो उन्होंने एज ए कप्तान खेलना है। तो अगर अगर वो सीरीज ना होती तो फिर आई कुड पुश हिम, क्योंकि मुझे ये लगता है कि शायद उसको अगर वो ये, लेकिन फिर भी शायद डिसीजन यही होता टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट, क्योंकि अगर एक प्लेयर वो ये समझ रहा है कि उसकी बॉडी सोर है और वो अल्लाह ना करे उसके ऊपर लोड इतना पड़ सकता है कि वो इंजरी जोन में चला जाए, तो मुझे ये मुश्किल डिसीजन करना पड़ा कि एक प्लेयर को मैं उस जोन में ना लेके जाऊं जहां पे वो तकलीफ में आ जाए। लेकिन आई थिंक कि जो आगे आने वाली सीरीज होगी, जब भी शाहीन का वो वर्कलोड मैनेजमेंट और उसकी बॉडी रिस्पॉन्ड करेगी, डेफिनेटली ही विल प्ले द गेम्स। आई थिंक in this series we presented the right opportunity to the right guys. Sam Ayub is one of those. Yes, he couldn't play a big innings, but he's shown that glimpse of the talent he has. And I'm sure this guy and rest of the guys, Khurram Shahzad got injured after one test. He's shown the glimpse of a very good test bowler. So we as a team would like to grow as a test team that will help all formats, like all the players to play any format of the game. Well, to be very honest, we had a meeting with the Cricket Australia chairman and the CEO, and they agreed on an exchange program because we wanted to have more visiting teams from Pakistan, under 19 Pakistan A and women team, to visit Australia on a regular basis. And similar, we can offer the same exchange program to these three teams to in Pakistan. So that will help both the teams in future, and that is obviously you will see very soon. The agreement will be signed, and the objective is all about that we come here on a regular basis and they come in Pakistan on a regular basis, just to develop the game of the within the two countries, because we need a practice more in these conditions and they need more practice in Asian conditions. So this is what we already discussed, and I'm very sure like very soon you guys will come, like you will came to know, like this agreement has been signed. So this is very good moment as a cricket board, like the both boards basically want to work with each other for the right reason. Yeah. Well, personally, I believe when you don't perform well, perform well in a way, well, when you don't score big runs, obviously the pressure piles up on you as a cricketer. But the amount of effort he puts in every day, he comes in the nets. He's the first person to start the batting. He's the last person to leave the nets. And the amount of attitude he has, he always wanted to learn. He always wanted to give something. So I have no doubt that someone having that much attitude, that good attitude, can come back very soon. So basically, technically, he's a very solid player, but obviously the lean patch of not performing well enough is one thing. Obviously, he must be thinking of, but I have no concern on it because I believe that he's putting the right effort behind it, and the thing will come starting in his ways very soon. Well, listen, when it comes to the management, the guy, when I asked him after the two test matches, obviously he bowled really well in those two games. He bowled the most overs in from the Pakistan side, and I'm sure maybe in Australian side too. But when I asked him in the third test, before the third test, his body was sore, and I need to look after the guy better than any other thing, because if someone is thinking within his body that his body is sore and he cannot deliver the best, so we need to look after the career of an individual also, because I never will make any decision where a bad any player can lose for like can lose his career for 6 months or 1 year time. So I never will make any of this decision. So when this thing come up to me, obviously I spoke to the medical team, and that's what the, like, decision we it was a tough call, but we made that decision for the betterment of a player, because as I said to you, I cannot make that decision on the cost of a career of any individual.